Hey, what's up? I'm Ron. Welcome to another day of my life. Today is Saturday, November something. Hold on, what is the date? November the 21st. And it's 68 degrees here in Bowling Green, Virginia. And it's kind of crazy. And I said, well, you know what? I'm taking out the bike for a ride today. So I did some stuff around the house, had some more leaves. I think I got all the leaves picked up now, so that might be the last of it. And I decided I'm going to take the bike out for a ride. I have another ride scheduled for tomorrow. There's a meetup group that just started not too long ago called Brass Monkey Riding Group or something or another. And it's the guy started it. It does cold weather riding. And even though it's not going to be cold, tomorrow is the first scheduled ride for the group. Now we're not going. He picked a close one to me. Funny, it's right down here at Port Royal, about 12-15 miles away from my house, which is pretty good. But it's not going to be cold tomorrow either. But he's got 2 more rides scheduled between now and March, I think it is. So at some point we'll be on a cold weather ride. The group's just growing. There's only like 4 members, I think, right now. But I don't have a destination in mind. All I did was I threw my camera bag on the back of the bike, and that's really all I got with me. So we'll just see where I end up, and if I can get some decent pictures or not. This weather's kind of funky. It was pretty cold earlier this week, and this weekend it turned out to be really nice. So when you got nice weather during the winter months, you tend to take advantage of them as best you can. I think the first order of business will be getting some fuel. So the GPS mount is working pretty good while I'm on the road. I mean, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it in here. It is bouncing a little bit, but it's bouncing with the windscreen, so it's not enough to blur the display at all, so it's not bothering me. And there's not much you can do about it. Your windscreen is going to jiggle a little bit with the wind blowing on it, so I'm okay with it. Right there in front of me, speedometer, everything, up and down. So I think this is a much better location for the GPS than over here. So I'm digging it. Still don't know where I'm going. I think I might go to one of the battlefields up here in Fredericksburg, but I think that it's going to be crowded. So I don't know if I get a picture there or not, but that's where I'm headed. After, of course, I get some fuel. Here we are at this is one of the battlefields here in Fredericksburg, and I don't know if you can really see them on the GoPro, but if you come here on the left and sometimes on the right side of the road, you can actually see where the remnants, I should say, it's not really the real thing, of the trenches from where the soldiers would fight during the Civil War. And it's historical stuff, to say the least, but yep, that was some trenches right over in here. There's always markers for everything, but there's some cannon up here and things like that. So this is a very popular place for people to come and run and ride bikes as well. As you can see, there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's a lot of parking going on. There's trails, and there's some trenches right there. I guess you can see where the roads where there's like a berm over there, and there's a pathway you walk through. So yeah, this is there's a lot of deaths occurred here, which is horrible. You don't like to think about Civil War because you're fighting your own people, but you can see it right here. I don't know if they've done anything to it, but you can see the little humps and stuff right there where the trenches used to be. And I'm not an historian to tell you which troops were here and which armies, which generals, things like that. But this was a big battle through here. Confederate trenches. So these are Confederate trenches right here on the left. Yeah, you can clearly see them. I don't know that they've done anything to keep them to look like trenches, but I highly doubt it. They kind of protect this area pretty well. It's It's the park service rides through here, the park police, I guess, for lack of a better term. So, you know, you got a different kind of law enforcement in this area. I've been here many times walking around, but never on a motorcycle. I don't think I've been on, not on this motorcycle. I don't think I've been here on a KLR either. I came here once on the VTX, so that had to be, oh hell, I don't even know, 2010, 11, 12, somewhere around that time frame. There's a small parking lot up here. I mean, very small. Probably 7 or 8 cars, maybe. Not sure if I'll stop. Depends on how many people are here. So on the other, right over there, I know you can't see it really on the GoPro, but there's a pyramid over there. I'll see if I can zoom in, and I don't have the right lens to get a photo of it. But they thought it was a Union monument, and I'm looking at the plaque right here, but apparently it was, it marks the point where General George G. Meade's Union Division penetrated the Boggy Gap and Stonewall Jackson's lines on December 13th, 1862. So it's been known as the Meade Pyramid, and you're not supposed, it's inaccessible, but I have seen some kids out there climbing on it and being ridiculous. So yeah, this was this was erected by the Confederate Memorial Literary Society in 1897, so it's been there a while. And there's some train tracks right there, but we're almost to the top of the hill. So when I come back, maybe I'll try to get a photo of that pyramid. Some more trenches right here. There's some cannon right here on the left. My little bicycle. Well, there's a sign that says no parking, but I wonder if they'll get mad if I just stop real quick and get a photo. What do you think? Just a quick one with my phone, maybe? I'll stop down by that pyramid and get a photo for sure. So that's a very, very short tour on one of the battlefields here in Fredericksburg. Any pictures I took I'll insert here. And I am also, when I get back to the house, going to open up some mail I got from ADV Nevada. He's got a channel. He's been just started posting more videos lately, so go check his stuff out. You know, you've watched, a lot of you guys who are subscribed to me are subscribed to him as well, and I'll put links to all his the social media that I have on him, his Instagram, YouTube channel. And he sent me something pretty cool, and I'll show you that in a minute. So anyway, I want to get back to the house. I will take care of the video on the mail opening. I am back at the house from my little ride, and I told you I have some mail to open, and I do. It's right here, and it's from ADV Nevada. And his address is on here. I'll put his address down in the description as well. I already talked to him. He said it was cool. So if you want to send him stuff, stickers or whatever, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to have it. And so what did he send me? He sent me some ADV Nevada stickers. Right? Pretty cool. And you go to www.advnevada.com to his website. I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know if it's still there. He sent me 3 of those stickers. And he also sent me a Indian Springs, Clark County Fire Department patch. And I will hold that up to the camera. I hope it's focusing. I don't know. I can't see behind it. Which is pretty cool. And I showed it to my son, who is a lieutenant in the volunteer fire department here, and he was very excited. He thought I was giving it to him. So what I might do is I might tell him that I'll let him have it for his collection if he can get me one from the fire department here to send back to Mike back in Indian Springs. And he sent me a letter, and he says, "Hey Ron, still smoking along out west, starting to cool down a bit. About time to do some Death Valley exploring. And if you follow on Instagram, or even his latest video, he was out there in Death Valley already. And he says, looking forward to seeing my adventures. I'm going to make somewhat of a better effort to record his." And he does a lot of stuff. And some of the things he does is not easy to record while you're doing it. He does a lot of mine shaft and cave, spelunking and mine shaft exploring and climbing and things like that. And when you have all that climbing gear and rappelling gear and safety gear on, it's hard to remember to record stuff. You're kind of concentrating on basically not dying. So go check out his channel. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put a card up here or wherever it goes. And he also gave me his call sign for ham radio, and it's irrelevant for you guys unless you just want to know it. I'm sure you can get a hold of him, and he will tell you what that is. But yeah, that was pretty cool, and I really do appreciate that. And I'll get with my son, Mike, to find out if he has one to trade, and I'll let him have it. Because like I said, he's a firefighter. He saw this. He was very excited. He thought it was cool. Thought I was giving it to him, but I wasn't. Anyway, y'all be safe, and I'll talk to you again on the next video. Thanks, guys, for watching my video all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do. I mean, I'm having fun with YouTube, and this year, and the past year or two actually, has probably been my best and favorite years of being a YouTube content creator. And that's because I've been able to meet in person other YouTube content creators as well as some subscribers. And to me, that is the hands down my favorite part of YouTube, is meeting subscribers out there and making new friends. So, this here most recently I've met Billy up there in Luray at his dairy farm. He introduced me to the girls, the cows, and his wife. I met her. And Billy, Beth, appreciate that. And then I met Craig down in North Carolina. Craig set me a box of chocolates up with an awesome trip, and you saw the video for that. And so all they are is names and people who leave comments on your channel, and all of a sudden now they're friends, and I really appreciate that. So leave a comment. Let me know if you're going to be in the area. We'll hang out. Maybe I'll be in your area one day. We'll meet up, have a cup of coffee or something else, and become friends. And that's what YouTube is all about in my book. So you guys be safe. Thanks again. Really do appreciate you guys watching.